If we go have a look at your curriculum,
Can we also, in SQL, we can do buffer intersect and area calculation as well?
your voice got a cut. Can you say again?
Okay, so in SQL, can we also do like buffer calculation and stuff like this?
Yeah, everything can be done. So it is basically now when you will understand how your query is connected to the shapefile, then you'll understand like how you can kind of
Okay, so
give.
we can do something like mathematical and stuffs.
So now if you see you are using select star and where.
Yes,
So
yes.
when you will use shapefile, you'll say select this shapefile where buffer is equal to 100 meters and do this. So,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Good.
Just to know. I'm just thinking of this part that hmm, should I proceed with the PostGIS or should I just first complete the basics of SQL? You do one thing also. Just go to
Mm-hmm.
Google
Mm-hmm.
and write PostGIS.
Oh, yes.
Look for installing in Windows. Maybe just write PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL and download. PostgreSQL download. Download for Windows.
Yes.
Where is the installer? I think I already have it. So when you go to the installers, look for this Windows 64-bit. Maybe
Where,
download latest version.
no, no.
Hmm?
Where is the installer? Can you go back?
Yes.
Okay, okay. The first. Oh, yes. Download was.
When you click on Windows, after clicking
Mm.
this, it will take you here. Then click on this,
Oh.
and then I guess it will start downloading. So
Yes.
until it downloads, we can continue with. Now, if you remember in delete, where is important. If you forget to add this, the blunder
It
is
will be
waiting for you, right?
almost. Mm.
Now, for example, uh, you have a customer's list or you have any kind of table, right?
Mm.
And you want to see the first three entries from it.
Yes.
Uh, that is the top three entries you want to
Mm.
see.
Mm.
So whatever is already feeded in the system, like whosoever is at number one or number two or number three. So if you just, there is this select top.
Yes.
So what it means is top,
That
then it is
okay.
followed by a numerical value. Star means is everything about these top three.
Okay. Perfect.
So first it is select all. Now it is saying
Mm.
select top three
Top
all.
from customers.
Got it?
Yes.
So now when I run this, so it showed me the first three customers and
Mm.
all of it.
All
Like if it
products.
was not top three,
Mm.
so it is all the data.
Mm.
So maybe if you want top 10. So now I have the top 10.
Yes.
Then after that, ignore this. This is something not for us. Uh, okay. Now there is another way to do the same.
Mm.
Now instead of top three, what I say it that I want to limit the entry of my data. So for example, what I say is limit the data to five results only. That I want to just see five results. So instead of this, what if I limit five? So
Okay.
what it does is limit five, select stars from customers. Select star from customer limit three. I don't know why that time it was not
Mm.
working. So now you understand, like, if you could just,
Yes.
instead of top three,
Top three, yes, we can do limit three.
instead of top three, remove limit three from here. So this is a problem in their in the
Mm.
SQL runner.
Database.
It is not,
Yes.
yeah, right? So
Yes.
this made me wonder what's happening. So instead of top three, you could also Just say
Limit.
select star from customers and limited the results to three. Now, there is another way to do it. Select star from customers. Then there is
Fetch.
inbuilt fetch. Fetch
Yes.
first three rows only. This is kind of a more, you have to write it more, whereas here
Yes.
you could just put top three,
Hmm.
limit three. So you have this. Now you can also give this in the form of percent. Select top 10%, right? Now what happens is, for example, you have 20 datas,
Yeah.
20 entries, right? What is the 50% of 20 entries?
10.
So you'll get 10 results.
10
So I
users.
don't
Yes.
know the number of entries in this one. I think it is 90. Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe 92, right? So
92.
now it
Yes.
has given me the 50%. Maybe
Hmm.
it is very handy for you. For example, you just want to see the 10% of the top 10,
Hmm.
right? Here you can also add percent here.
Fetch. Oh.
Now, now if you do the same with a condition, now can you explain me what this will do?
Select top three from customers where country is equal to Germany. So it will select uh, top three results from the countries from the column name Germany. Yeah. Means that all the countries start with Germany and it will select all the top three customers from the Germany.
Good. So what it's doing is it is kind of now we know that this is just the selection
Okay.
part.
Yes. Yes.
This does not have this does not have an influence on the condition we are applying.
Yes. Yes.
So our condition was this. Now, when for example, if we forget this for a moment, we just say select star from customers where country is equal to Germany.
Germany.
All
Yes.
the people with the country Germany will show up, and just adding this here, it means selecting the top three from them.
Yes.
Okay. Just got a news from Nagendra ji that I have a new batch starting Monday. So, okay. So instead of top three, you could put it limit three, right?
Yes.
You can use this one, but this one is kind of a little difficult to remember and use,
Yes.
right?
Tricky.
So then there comes in this one, the order by. I think we
Order.
discussed it
Yes.
somewhere. Yeah,
The
discussed it.
yes.
So now if I kind of instead of Germany, I apply a condition that arrange the list in maybe ascending or descending and then show me the top three, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So, for example, now what this means is by customer name descending. So, the people with the name Z or Y will come at the top this time, right?
Yes. Yes.
So what would be the following query in SQL Server?
Select
So
top
what will
five.
this query?
Select the first five records from the customer table. The first one.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
True. Aggregate functions.
Now, you know the mathematical operations of minimum, maximum, count,
Yes.
sum, average,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
What is the difference between mean and average?
So mean is, for example, we have like five values. So it will calculate the the middle one. For example, mean is, for example, we have like three values. So mean of this function like will be the middle one. And for the average, it calculates all and it's divided by the number and calculate the average of these numbers.
Yeah. So generally, when we have some mathematical operations where it is uh, not graphical or something, so we generally have average there. We don't have mean there.
Yes.
Mean is more used with mean, median, mode.
Yes.
Now, if you see this one, it returns the smallest value within a selected column.
Mm.
So max returns the highest value. Count returns the number of rows in a set. What it means is, uh, so this is by table. Here we have some entries. So for example, this is the title. Maybe this is customer name, CM name, and we have the names here.
Mm.
So if I apply count on customer name, so it means the number of rows,
Yes.
the number of entries in customer name, right?
Yes.
So what if, okay, I have a tricky question for you that I will also have to kind confirm with ChatGPT. So what if
Mm.
maybe here I have ID,
Yes.
here I have country,
Mm.
and here I have customer name.
Yes.
Ignore this one, last one. So
Mm.
if I have a value here, 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 I have a value here.
Mm.
I have a value here, I have a value here, I have a value here, I have a
Yes.
value here, I have a value here. In
Yes.
customer name, I have a value here, but I have null over
None.
here, and I
Yes.
have value over here. Now, when I ask count customer
Yes.
name, what do you think will happen?
So it will count all of the entries, like including the none value as well. Because in SQL, it's a kind of a number. It's not as we count as a zero, right?
Yeah. So basically, that place is not empty, but it is
Empty.
also not a value.
Yes.
Now there was a column in the table called price,
Mm,
right? For example, there is a table. I don't know. Yeah, I have a table that the table name is products. Just like
mm,
customers, now this time the table is products. So in that table, there is a column called price, and I
mm.
want the listed thing with the minimum price. Hello.
Yes, yes.
So you see, there is not no star or anything. So in this, I just want the minimum price. I don't
Mm,
want any other column.
mm.
So what it will does is
Select the minimum, yes. Yeah, just the
it
number.
just gave me one record
Mm,
that is
2 point.
2.5. That is something was maybe of $2.5 or 2.5.
Mm,
Maybe let me check the contents of the select sample products.
all the products.
So this is the table.
Mm, product ID, name,
So
supplier.
here it was price
Yes.
and 2.5. So if you see, it was this product and the price was 2.5. But the original query mentioned it gave us the just the price.
Minimum. Yes, yes.
Similarly, we can look for the item with
Maximum.
maximum price.
Mm, use minimum.
Now what happens is if I want to define a new tag name, what this means is so whenever I have to write this SQL query, I am kind of writing minimum in bracket price, right? Select this from products.
Mm,
Now what this part means is I want to call this as this for any future query that I will make.
mhm,
I want to call this thing.
mhm.
I've given it a name. I'm assigning it a name. I will call it as this.
Smallest price. Yes.
So the next time I will write select smallest price from products.
Mm, it means like the minimum price.
Yeah. But it will only work once you are have implemented this.
Mm, okay.
And it will call it as
Mm,
smallest
small
price.
price 20.5.
Or maybe I have What of it? Okay, so there is this little error that I got. That
Mhm.
function is maybe called something else. What this does is when it
Mhm.
shows the result, it will give it the name of smallest price. So earlier, if you do this, so it
It
had something
expected.
like this. It did not get a proper name.
Mm.
Now, if you write this, so for the sim- visualization, it will give it the name as smallest
Mm.
price.
Yes. Mhm.
Just a moment. I wanted to ask you, we have a session on Sunday.
Yes.
Is it uh, possible to have that session tomorrow anytime?
Yes, but tomorrow I have to go. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm available after 3:30 or 4 p.m.
3:30 or 4 according to
Austrian, yes.
Austria. Let
Yes. I
me
guess
check.
it's in India, it's around 4 something hours ahead.
No, so 4:30 hours we have this difference.
Yes.
So
7:30, right? After 3, 7:30. Yeah, 8 o'clock.
this PM in Austria tomorrow. What
Should be at
name
8:30.
will be? Let's check if it is for.
Yeah,
So it is 4:30 hours only. So
yes.
is it possible to have a session that was on Sunday to prepone it on tomorrow 8:30?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for me.
Okay, sure, right?
Yeah, 100%. No issues.
Okay, because I'm traveling that day and
Mm.
it would be not so possible for me.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Now, so this is getting even complex. Here we use the minimum function and the group by clause to return the smallest price for each category in the product table. Okay. So what this here is a problem is that this comma,
Mm.
this will confuse you. So
Mm.
when you look at it first, you're thinking that as, how as can have two things here, right?
Yes. Category
But
ideas.
this comma is comma to this.
Mm.
So
From
this is
category ideas.
one
Mhm.
column. You remember we used to select customer
Yes,
name,
specific.
select
Yes.
comma, category ID.
Yes.
So this is kind of you will have to remember or kind of always,
Mm,
because I knew. So now when you know, just like I know it and I just saw it and I know this comma means
mm,
a different thing,
yes.
right? But if
Mm,
someone is new, they might think that
it's
it
the
is
same.
after, right?
Mm,
So
mm.
what it says is,
It's like the column
yeah.
category. Yes.
So, but like you remember, it was order by.
Mm.
Instead of order by, this is group by. So
Group
what it
by.
says is, I need in order by, there was no, this category ID will not show,
Mm,
right?
mm,
In group by, it will show it along with the.
mm. Small spaces.
So it
Mm,
wanted to kind of just one moment here, because we
yeah.
chose category ID here and we grouped it by here. So what if I choose order by? You tried to execute a query that does not include the.
That's a fine expression. As part of aggregate.
Maybe just leave this for a while. We'll have it here
Mm.
again. So what happens is now, what does the SQL MIN function do?
Okay, return the smallest value of the selected column. Yes, the second. Mm. Count.
Now this means all. So for example, let me first have a look of the table.
Select all.
So when you have a table, you can see you have and
Mm,
77 entries here, right? So
yes,
what we are doing is this all, we are putting a
count.
count on it, this one. So I'm not put, if I wanted to kind of, let me explain to you. So this will now give me 77. But what if
Mm,
instead of here, I write price? It will, I think, give the same, right? So
mm,
what it means is, so because all of these columns have 77 IDs, right? Even if it has a null entry, then also it will show only 77 only.
mm,
You put a count on star, you put a count on product name or anything, right?
mm, mhm.
Now, if you have a table, like for example, you are a very big grocery store, or do you know about, okay, do you have Lidl in Austria?
Yes, yes.
So, for example, you are the owner of Lidl, of
Mm.
one Lidl, not all the Lidls, just one Lidl. So,
One is more enough for me. More than enough.
so for example, you want to know the number of products in your warehouse that are priced less than 20
Yes.
or maybe more than 20 euros.
Yes.
So select count.
Count product
In
ID.
count, take
The
the
name of.
product ID, or I think take any column. It does not
Hmm.
will give a problem. And you put the condition where price is greater than 20.
Yes.
So it will tell you the number of products.
Hmm.
So what if in your Excel or in your table, there was a
Hmm.
product that has been mentioned twice?
Hmm.
In that case,
Yeah.
it will create a problem, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Then you need to kind of
No.
ignore the duplicates.
Like count distinct price from product. Hmm.
Just a moment again. Okay. Now, what distinct does is, for example, in price, you want to have the entries. For example, in price, you have four things that are of 22 rupees,
Hmm.
but to have, you don't want to know, like, you just want an entry of the different price groups. Maybe something is 22, then the next thing is 24. You don't want to know that what that thing is, right? You just want to know the different prices available at your shop. There might be 1,000 items that are of 22 rupees, right, in your
Yes.
shop, but you just want to kind of know this. Okay, there is one price rupees 22. For this also, some items are available in my shop.
Hmm.
So in that case,
Hmm.
distinct price. Now 22 is not counted 1,000 times. It is counted one time. It is distinct.
Hmm. Yes.
So
Okay.
distinct price. So number of different prices. Select the count of that from products. So if you see 62,
62.
originally, originally you had
70.
77,
Yes.
but now after doing this,
Account distinct price.
you get 62. It means
Yes.
there were many items that were priced same,
Yes.
right?
Yes. 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 Use an alias. Hmm.
So you can say this as number of records, then it will show up as number of records
Number
here.
of records. Yes. 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 Like count the group by. How do we?
Okay, try one thing.
Hmm.
Okay, there is supplier ID. So just do you have a paper or text? Write something, I will tell you.
Yes.
Write me an SQL query
Hmm.
telling me the number of suppliers I have.
Telling
So
me.
basically, one means that maybe supplier ID. So this product is being delivered by the same supplier, right? One, got it?
Yes.
So tell me the total number of suppliers using an SQL code.
Tell me a number of.
Huh?
Select all from सब नहीं वो तो ऑन कर देगा
Take 2 minutes. Just imagine and write down. Think of the things just we studied right now. Try to make the use of count.
investment telling me the number of suppliers I have select all from products where count. Hmm.
Were able to do.
So yeah, it should be something like select count and then the return me the number of suppliers I have. And from select the supplier ID, what's the name from the table name.
So there is this thing that you missed. That is the most important thing. Distinct.
Ah, yes. It will always select the supplier.
Now you have supplier ID one three times. It will
One
count it
three.
three times.
Yes. So it will like yes, count as one.
What is the error
The
here?
name of supplier ID is wrong. SUP.
Huh?
The name of supplier ID is wrong. It's not double P, it's one P. It's double P. It's the same one. I capital D capital. Let's just say distinct distinct SU double P S supplier. The name should be no, the name is wrong in here. SU double P. SU double P LI.
I think their SQL thing is having some problem. Now, here it will work. Now, this time, if I
Is
Is
it
it the
one?
biggest or is it the smallest? I think their SQL has a problem,
Mm,
right? Now we are using it here, it is working.
mm,
So it has 29 suppliers. So maybe they're just designed the try it yourself so that it answers the mentioned query only, because
mm.
every time different table will kind of increase their data.
Yes, yes. I also think so.
Then you have the sum.
Mm,
So in sum, you kind of uh, add everything inside the columns, sorry, inside the rows.
mm.
Now, for example, mhm,
Next.
so there is the quantity is 127. For example, the total price of the, okay, this is a new table, order details. So if I have a look of the table, so there was this quantity, and that was the total sum of the quantity, right? Hello.
Yes, yes.
So for example, maybe is there's no price column here, right? Maybe if I want to, there is no other column here that can be added.
Expression. Mm. Mm,
Okay,
mm.
so we have different product IDs again repeating, right? So what
Yes.
it says is, he says for the product ID 11, wherever it is 11, give
Mm.
me the total value. So it would be select sum, the
Quantity.
quantity
Yes.
from order details where
Okay.
product ID is equal to 11.
Ah.
Maybe let's try 42. So we have the count.
And we can also say that as number of ID or something like that. So it will name
Yeah.
as this.
If you can write a name as anything,
Mm.
uh, just as, and for example, the person here is mentioned it as total.
Mm. So
Now
then
you can use the mathematical operations here. Now, for example, uh, what have they done here? Now what it's saying is, for example, you knew what quantity you are selling today, right? Or
Yes.
overall. And you know each price is 10 euros or $10. Now,
Mm.
if you multiply it in here, so that means in here you can apply the mathematical operators. So if you multiply it in here, and then also you can add it and it will give you the final value. So you can do different things here. Price and so take different columns of your uh, table and multiply them here.
Mm.
So if I have the price, if the price is not 10, if there is a defined price, so price into that quantity, then some. So, and this will become a little complex for you to understand now. Let me ignore this. What does the SQL sum function do?
Count the number of rows in a table. Return the minimum, maximum, calculate average. Yes, the first one.
The first one?
It, some yes, it's returns the calculates the average. No, calculate the average, right? No. The second one, the return the total sum of a numeric column. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Not the first one.
So then we come to average. So like we had so many different products. Now I maybe want the average price of it. So the average product price I have is here. So maybe this average can be kind of used in, so if you have a college and the students are being placed at different packages, so the
Mm.
average package you can kind of calculate using SQL from your database. So you can add category ID here, like for category ID 1, what is the average? Then you have little complex one. So can you explain me what this means here?
Like all for products where price is greater than, okay, select average price for products. Okay, so it will like calculate first average price. Huh. So from a column named price,
Mm-hmm.
it will like calculate first it will calculate the average. Oh, but how you
Mm-hmm.
can calculate average? Yes, it calculate the average price and then it will like from products table it will like ascending no it will like calculate okay what is the maximum price of that specific product in average.
No, no, Sad. So, uh, what is happening here is, if you see carefully,
Hmm.
this is select something, right?
Oh,
This is
yes.
one,
Hmm.
and inside that we have used another select.
Yes.
So
Average.
this is kind of a nested equation.
Hmm.
So what we are doing is we are saying select everything from
From
products
yes
where
table
the
price
price
is greater than
is greater than what is the output of this?
select average per so it will like calculate what is the average price, for example,
Yeah.
of every products.
So this will be replaced by average price. Now
Mm.
select everything from products where the price of the item is greater than the average price.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So
okay, okay.
average price was something 28.8 something, right? So
Yes.
now I have some everything that has price.
Greater than 30 or 28.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
So this will only come if you will practice it.
Mm,
So it will take a lot of, maybe not lot, but it will take at least 1 week of practice to get very familiar to it.
mm, yeah.
So I'm able to read it, but even I'm so out of practice that if you tell me to write a code like this without actually seeing it, even I cannot write it because
Mm,
uh, this is kind of a nested query and you need to understand the structure of the queries.
mm,
So that will come only when you will practice it
practice.
again and again and again and again. So this here you have a learning that in conditions like where price is equal to this or greater than this,
Mm,
you can also apply another query inside of it.
mm,
So queries can be met with conditions here.
mm, yes.
So you already know what like
Mm,
operator
yes.
does. Do you remember?
Yes. So it will start with the letter A.
Yeah.
Mm,
So this is like from where this is like for a table where the customer name starts with A.
yes. City like. Huh?
So if you see here, this is some kind of inbuilt of SQL. What I did here was that the name starts with A and I called the rest of the name as percentage. I don't know what it may be.
Yes.
Similarly, if under other than the percentage symbol, if I used underscore, so a single underscore means a single alphabet.
Mm,
So I can use fill in the blanks type of thing here. So
okay.
select star from customers where city like. So it will try to fill in the gaps here and look
Mm,
which city matches the given information.
okay.
So you'll get London here.
Mm,
So,
yeah. Mm.
so did you download that?
Yes, I know.
When you click it, yes. And my computer does not have Microsoft Visual C, so first I will install it. You also getting Microsoft Visual C?
Think I have downloaded that. I am just okay.
Takes a little time. Well, we can do the next part here. So you know this one, right? So when we use the term like, there we use underscore, percentage. So we can use so many of them. Got it?
Mm.
Now, for percentage, it was kind of
Zero.
representing zero or more characters.
Mm.
Underscore, a single character, represents any single character with the brackets. This is just a single character.
Mm.
So the way you saw in the London underscore, similarly, you could replace the underscore by double brackets.
Double brackets.
It
Yes.
also represents one
Single character.
symbol. Represent any character not in the brackets. So this should be in brackets, sorry. And this, you could have, instead of this, you could have used this one.
Mm.
Uh, this is some specified range. This is some escaped character. Must have given some example here. So we already know what will be the output for this and
Yeah.
this.
Starting with yes.
In this, it should end with ES.
Oh, yes.
Whereas
No.
in this, it may start with anything, it may end with anything, but in the
In
middle
between.
or somewhere it should be MER,
Mm.
right? Like here, London. So here it says it ends with anything, but in front in bracket it has BSP. What that means is bracket BSP. Return all customers starting with either B, S or P. Okay. So you need to memorize what these things means. It is not easy to kind of go directly to write
Mm.
this in your SQL query. So you will have to always come back and look for such things. So what this means is either the name starts with B, either with S, either with P, and can end with anything, but should start with only this.
Mm.
So it's a B, S, and there's no name of P, so it's not there.
Mm.
So, but it can end with anything, right?
Mm. Yes.
So in this one, it is specifying a range. This
My
minus
God.
or dash, it's kind of a range. So he says the customer name can be anything from A to F. The starting
Mm.
name of the customer can be between anything between A to F and it can end with anything.
Yes.
So this time A to F and is
Mm.
any, but why would it? Okay, A, B,
E.
C, D, E, F. Okay, so D comes before F. So you can combine these wildcards. For example, A underscore percentage underscore R percentage.
Mm.
So in customer name, he says there should be a R.
But anything
And
between.
yeah. So, but the thing is the placement of it. So before R,
Mm.
there is a single underscore. So that means
Okay.
R should be always at second place.
Second. Mhm.
Do if you look at it the first moment, what do you feel it means?
Select all from customer by country in Germany, France, or UK. Customer in. Yeah, so it will select all the people who are from country Germany, France, or UK.
Yeah. So what happens is whenever there is a bracket and there is no and or between, in that
Mm-hmm.
bracket, it means first it will
Germany.
compile the table with Germany values and then with France and then UK.
Germany.
But it will include all the three.
Yes.
Not, none other country, just these three.
Mhm.
So similarly, if instead of in, I would have used a not over here, not in.
Mm.
So that would return every other country other than these three, right?
Mm.
So for example, here I have
Select customer only from orders.
mm, select star from customer, select customer ID. Your customer ID in customer ID. Select customer ID from order. Okay, so these are two different tables. The nested one is getting very. So what it means is just look here. So it gives me entries that is Germany, France, or UK. So if I want
Mm.
any other countries except these, so I will put not in. So I got every other country other than Germany, France, and UK this time.
Just one question. What on the right side it says your database, table names, records.
Where?
On the
This
right
this is
side, this
this is
area,
something else. This is not from.
SQL.
This is like these are different table names.
Mm.
If you want to have a look, this is their database of this
Okay,
website,
okay,
W3
okay.
schools. Now in their database, they have kind of uh,
Employees, product, shipper,
yeah.
supplier.
So you could just select star from products.
Mm.
So it will just show you the table here.
Yes.
So it is kind of their database.
Mhm.
So do you think in between the price 10 and 20 will also be included?
Mm. Mm. I don't think so. No. So,
Okay.
Start from 11. Between.
So it is included
Mm,
10 as well as 20.
mm,
So just remember now, if you ever come across between, it also corresponds to the values that are on the border.
mm,
So if I tell you to uh, run between some area, so it includes the first to the starting point to the ending point as well, right?
mm. Yes, between. Yes, and between. Mhm. Not
So there is
between.
not between also.
Not yes. No, it will not include.
So in this case,
Yes, it.
10 and 20 is not included.
Mm, mm. Between.
This will get complex. So that add word is called aliases.
Mm,
So this thing is called aliases.
mm.
So just that simple. The add thing was called as aliases. So it is kind of, like to kind of represent the column name, right?
Yes.
So this is very important thing on which most of the SQL complex functions work. So
Mm,
join, for example, you have two databases, two, not if, just try to understand, like if you have two different tables, right?
mm,
One is about uh, one table is about the customer's car, right? Customer name, ID, and that table is about where he lives. So there is one table about customer uh, car information, and there
mm.
is another table about the customer's insurance information, which company's insurance is having, what are the things, like there are two tables. But now if you want to find a link between these two tables, that you may be able to relate the other things from inside the table, then you at least need to have one common column,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
right? So, for example, you understood it, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay. Now we do one thing is, uh, okay,
Hold on.
so this is, for example, an order table,
Mm.
and this is a customer's table. So
Yes.
there we have the common as customer ID.
Mm.
Now, when we combine it, we can also see other information like
Order
order
ID.
ID belongs
Order.
to which country.
Mm.
So it is kind of combining two tables. Now this will get complex.
Mm.
So
Yes.
this always works with at least two tables. So to
Yeah.
perform join, you need at least two tables,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do one thing. I will explain this. Let's take a 5 to 7 minute break.
Okay.
It's 14:21. Let's meet at 14:26 or 27, right?
Okay, okay, perfect.
Okay. Hi, Sad. Hello.
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 Yeah.
Okay. Now I will tell you how this thing works. So now, because we are working with multiple tables, right? This is
Mm,
one table
mm,
and this is another table.
mm,
And we have to kind of create a combination of it.
mm,
Now, what I do is, because when you are working with two tables, you have to define it in a way. Earlier, in a single table, what you were doing was you were saying select order ID, customer name. But this time, when you have to select the columns, when you're working with more than one tables, you have to also mention the table name so that it understands which table you have to select the column from.
mm,
So what if both of them, because there is a customer ID here, there is a customer ID here,
mm,
right? So if
mm,
you could that is almost same, it won't matter much, but because I need country, so it might get confused. There is no country in order ID or order table. So you have to specify the table first and then the column name. Got
mm.
it until this?
Yes.
Okay. So just the basic part to understand is when you're working with more than one tables, you have to kind of select the table name and then the column.
Yes.
Now it says there is something called as inner join and outer join that I will explain. Do not worry about it.
Mm,
But what he says is now from the table order, he says from order,
mm,
perform something, just break it into three, just break this query into three distinct to understand. Now you understand this part, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Just now leave it. Now
Mm.
look at the next thing that is
Inner join.
uh, maybe just ignore this because
Mm,
earlier you used to do is select order ID customer name from orders.
mm,
So now it is giving you this as one complete solution that will
mm.
create kind of a virtual table from which you will select.
Okay.
So one is this, one is this, and the other
Mm,
one is
mm,
this.
mm.
So what we did was here it is a little complex. What we do is you could have, how to explain. So because now we have two tables, right? Just mention one table here. Just mention anyone. Maybe you could mention customers or maybe you could mention orders.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
you write inner join. So what inner join means is find. So you had one table called as customers, you had another table called as orders, right?
Mm,
Now there was this common customer ID, common. Here it was by
yeah,
name something else. Here it was by the name of customer, but it was the same as customer ID.
mm,
This is customer ID only, but the person who made this table, he named it as customer, not customer ID.
mm,
It is the same entity, right? For example,
yes.
here the name is first name is written as John. Maybe I make a column here and call it as name and then all these names. But the name
Mm,
is different. Here it is name, here it is first name, right?
yes, yes, yes.
So basically, now you have two different tables and you need to combine them. What you will do is you will look for the common column. These two are not here. So the only common column we take, and then we take the values that are available in both. So 3 is available here, 3 is available here.
Mm,
So we brought 3 here, took David here, and
mm,
then for 3 also took amount
oh,
here.
yes.
Can also take order ID here, but I did not want order ID, so I did not write in my expression. But you can also get
Mm,
order ID 2 and 4 here.
mm,
Now you understand
yes.
what inner join means.
Mm,
So kind of combining it on the basis of a common column.
yes.
So what I did was I said take the orders table. Here I'm saying this is one thing, this is
Mm,
another thing.
mm,
Now I say take the orders table,
mm,
perform a inner join with
yes.
customers.
Mm,
And how is that inner join performed? That is performed on the column that is customer ID from orders, which is
mm,
equal to customers, customer ID from customers.
mm,
Got it?
yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. So I run the SQL, I get this.
Mm.
Now let me try something.
But just one question. On first row, it says select orders, customers, and then orders.
Just give me 1 minute. I'll explain. Yeah, it's the same. So tell me what is your question?
Okay, so in the first statement, it says that select orders, table orders, customers, and then orders.
You can put it anywhere, it doesn't mean anything. Like I could just pick it up from there and
So why it's like two times orders?
so this is I'm selecting this now from this table. Then I'm selecting this from this
Order
table.
date. Okay, okay,
So
okay, okay.
the order ID is here.
Hmm.
The order
Order,
date is
order dates, okay,
here.
and then the customer name.
Then I have the customer name here.
Hmm.
So
And
what
then,
is I'm doing is I'm selecting what I want from a
hmm.
virtual table that I created by joining two tables. From that,
Hmm.
I'm selecting these three.
This, yes. Hmm. Customers order, customer ID, customers ID, yes. Hmm. Got it.
So since you are performing a join on two tables because on the common, so it doesn't matter. For example, before now here customers is here, orders is here. Now if you even change it back to customers and change orders here, even then the same result will come
Mm,
because you are performing a inner join on them both. So
mm,
the result will be same. This will differ when there are different kinds of joins when you perform them. So there you need to be more cautious about the placement of these tables.
mm.
So did it start like this?
Yes.
Go to next. Go to next. Go to next. Make sure all of them are checked.
Yes, it's not all. Mm,
So I would suggest to uh, not put a password here
mm.
for now.
What
You
does it mean?
understand? It means whenever you're opening your Postgres, it will ask for a password.
Okay.
So for the simplicity of it, I always put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Let this be like this only.
Okay.
Okay, let it install maybe. So after inner join, we go to inner join specifically. Now you see they have mentioned two tables. One is called as products, one
Mm,
is called as categories.
categories.
So the common one is the category ID here,
Mm,
right?
mm.
So they will perform a join
Inner.
based on the category ID.
Mm,
Now, what happens is I create a join that is inner join between products and categories on products dot category ID is equal to categories dot category ID. So this will kind of create a new table which has both the, so in this now, if you see, because product ID is just here, right?
mm,
If this would also have a different product ID, which does not mean the same product ID, but then I would have to write here categories dot product ID. right? So
Yes.
in this case, I just, because I knew
Mm,
it was distinct names,
mm,
I just put it directly and it works. So I have this now.
mm.
So maybe if you want to see how the complete table will look if you join. So earlier you just had 4 columns here, 3 columns here. Now
Mm,
one is common, so two more will be added to this, that is 6 columns. So
mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh?
9.
Okay, sorry. So this has kind of combined from here. This is not in the database. This was just for example. So in here it is combined it from here.
Okay, 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 okay.
So what inner join means is taking two tables and
Common.
kind of creating a common
Mm,
table from them.
mm.
So there is one difference between join and inner join. So instead of inner join, what if I just write join, right? So what happens is, there are four different types of joins. One is inner join,
Mm.
one is left join, one is right join, one is full join. But
Okay.
by default, whenever you will write join, whenever
Join.
you will write just join,
Join.
it will always perform inner join only.
Okay.
So it does not matter if you will write inner join or just join.
Join. Okay.
It will kind of give out inner join only. So
Mm.
because this is the most commonly used one, that is why in join it gives inner join.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you talk about left join, now what this means is, to explain it very carefully, just imagine there are two tables, table 1 and table 2.
Yes.
So your table 1 is customers and your table 2 is orders. So
Yes.
first you look for a common, yeah, customer ID as common.
Okay.
Now you want that when you perform this join, uh, it is very difficult for me to explain. So now think that there are these two tables. Now you have two tables here, right? But what you will see is this is the common one, customer ID. This is the car that the customer has. I have just give it a random name, right? And this is the customer name,
Mm.
right? But what you see in one of the table is that there is the ID1, but here it does not have ID1.
Yes.
So whereas it has uh, maybe just call it as so there are some IDs. For example, in this one you don't have four, but here you have four. In this one you have one missing, but in this one you have one, right? So if you call this as a left table and you call this as a right table.
Okay.
So when you perform a left join on these both tables,
Mm.
so the output will be and if I perform a right join on this table, so the output will be do you have an idea of what I did? Hello?
You,
Hello?
yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, so this is on the left side, I performed a left join, and on the right side, I performed a right join. But
Mm.
when you look at the new table that has formed, can you try to understand what happened?
Mm. So in the left join,
Mm-hmm.
the left table was the same one, but the right, on the right, the customer column, it takes the uh, customer ID and put the customer name in front of that. And in the right join, it take the right table first, and then on join, in like for example, the missing values, for example, uh, in the right table, customer number, customer ID one, customer car Honda, but on the left table it don't have any customer name, so it appears as none, like that. Where the values are there, it copy paste this values, and where the values are not there, it paste it as a none value.
Okay, so basically what we did is when you have two tables, I had this one table and then I had this another table.
Mm.
So first I performed a left join.
Yes.
So the common table, the common column that was among both, there were some missing values that both of
Mm.
them did not have.
Yes.
Now, because I did a left join, so I give this table a priority. I just choose the values available here and in the common column, I just chose the values available there.
Okay.
And based on that, I already had this, I
Yes.
pasted this.
Mm.
And then for these IDs, I
Mm.
picked up the value like on 2, it's Suzuki. On 3, it's this. I picked up this.
Mm.
So I left the values like 1 here. I did not put 1 here because it was not here.
Mm.
So while compiling this table, I gave the elements I proposed the table based on the elements here. And I ignored if it is not here, I did not import it from here, right? So,
Yes.
and for example, for 4E, for 4E, I mentioned my 4E, but there was no corresponding value for 4E here.
Ah.
So I put 4 as null.
Mm.
Similar for 6, there was no value here, so I put it as null. Now, when I do a right join, I
Yes.
take this, I put it here, then I take this and I put it here.
Mm.
Then I look that for 1, there is no 1 here.
Mm.
I put null. My priority is to mention them, but look if the
Yes.
data corresponding to this is here or not. So when I look at 2, I see 2, then I mention B. So
Mm.
similarly, I compile this.
Mm.
So this is left join, this is right join.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So what do you think will be the element of full join?
Full join.
Yeah.
So it will take all right and left table and
Mm-hmm.
make a new column, and those values which either one table or either the second table don't have, it put as a null value and take all the values from all the both tables.
Yeah. So in full join, what I will have is,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 9.
yeah. So now what it will do is it will see the values that I have here as
Yeah,
well as
and
here. It will
yes,
take all the values.
all the values, yes.
So since it is still 11, then
Mm.
Then we will look for customer name,
Yes.
email. Then for 2 we have B. Then for 3 we have C. For 4
E,
we have E.
E, F.
For 6 I have F. 7 I have G. 8 I have H. 9 I have I. And the rest will go to null.
Mm.
Then I will go to customer car. Now for 1, the
Honda.
person at 1 has Honda.
Mm.
The person at 2 has Suzuki. The person at 3 has the person at 7 has the person at 8 has the person at 9 has so the person at 11 has now I've done one small error in my full join. Do you know what?
What are
One small error in this full join. Can you figure out what?
mm, what do it's just it's true. And the values which don't have either one or two, it's none.
So the error is 5 and 10
Mm.
are not existent in both of them. So I can't have 5, I can't have 10 because
Mm. Mhm. Yes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm.
so now do you know what a full join, left join, right join or inner join means, right?
Yes. Inner join
Okay.
means the common column, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
So let's do one thing. Hmm. You want a screenshot of it? You can have it. Right. Hmm. Now I'll give you one exercise first to perform. But how will I give it? So there is order ID. Then you have order ID again. Hmm, Customer name, order ID. Customer ID. Six, seven, then 11, file, save as, download. Now I will send you one file. So Asad,
Mm-hmm.
I've sent you one file. Open this Excel, share your screen, take your time, no worries. Just slowly. Now you perform inner join, left join, right join, full join.
Okay.
Don't worry if you get it wrong at some place. Don't just, but
Okay.
you need to try it to get the clarity of how to do it right.
Okay.
Stop sharing the screen. You open this Excel and maybe try with inner join first. Just enable editing. Yeah.
Yes, order ID. It will take maybe customer name. See very not join means customer. In that join, it has customer name this. And then same 1, 2, 3, 3. And then take 3.
Good.
And then take 3, 4, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. That's it. Customer name. Yes. B. Customer ID of 3 is A2. 7 is D. 7 is A5.
It is a 20 marks question. Take your time and slowly.
Okay, so 9 F A6. 11, 14, 14 is I. 14 is 15 is J. 15 is A. 9. Now comes with left join. You can take this, 2D. 1A is 3. 3 is A2. 4 is none. 7 is A5. 8 is none. 9 is A6. 11 is null. 12 is null. 14 is A8. 15 is A9. 16 is null. Pasting. Then it's right. Mm, So, three is, huh? Yeah, 2 is none, 3 is B, 5 is none, 6 is B, 15 is G, 17 is none. Full join, full join. Full 3B, 3, 5, no, three, 4, 6 is 3, 4, 5, That's it.
Okay, good. So full 20 marks.
Okay, perfect.
So you have the clarity now what is inner join, left join, full
Correct.
join.
Yes.
Now if
This Postgres is installed now.
okay, just
PostgreSQL.
finish it.
Almost.
Wait,
Stack
wait, wait.
Builder.
Mm. Welcome to Stack Builder. So this is a very heavy application, Stack Builder. I would maybe
Web development. We
so in
can.
Stack Build in Stack Builder
Mhm.
there will be spatial extensions.
Yes.
So you need to select this one.
Mhm.
In spatial extension, you need to check HostGIS.
Yes. Database drivers. Database server.
This is already installed.
What does it mean of web development? We can also do web development on databases.
Even I'm not sure.
Okay. Next.
Go to next. Next.
Next.
So this is a kind of very heavy software.
Mm.
This sometimes makes your PC cry.
Okay, it's starting.
So did it say not responding for you also?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Should have done it after
For
this,
me, it's
maybe.
downloaded. Huh?
For it, for you, it's done.
Yes. All installation file has now been successfully downloaded.
Then maybe let's just wait for a minute or two.
Hmm.
Or maybe, okay. So if you look at this images, right? Now, if I tell you to look at this image, you understand it now, right?
Yes.
Got the extract of it, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So if I have to perform a left join, you know it already now.
Mhm.
That is select from left join and
All
uh,
things.
but but remember the left join will be performed on which table? I will it be customers or will it be orders? So uh, before we go there, so customers has 1, 2, 3, 4.
The SQL query for left join, right join is still difficult. It needs
Okay.
practice
So here the table that we mentioned first, right?
from customers.
So this is the left. So the table that we mentioned before the word left join.
Mm.
Now, similarly, I think in right join,
Table one,
okay. So in
table,
right join, this will be the table 2,
table two.
the one on the right side of the right join,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
So this is the syntax and you have to kind of remember it very carefully.
Mm. Yes.
In full join, it doesn't matter because just like inner join, it doesn't matter which table you place first. Similarly, in full join, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
So sometimes we call the full join as also as full outer join.
Oh, and,
It is the same
s-
thing.
mm. Self join.
Let us leave this for the moment. This will get a little complex. Just if someone asks you type of joins, there are four type of joins. Inner join, left join, right join, full join. Okay.
Yes.
So then we talk about union. So if we have kind of two tables, then how union works. So you see the tables here. Now it says select city from customers. Select city from customers. And it also says select city from suppliers. Then it selects the cities from suppliers and it calls it to union it. So there was no common city, but it asks
All.
us, huh?
Sorry, it will like combine all both cities, both
Yeah.
dimensions.
So it will combine all of them together
Mm.
because we are applying union operation.
Yes, just like in a no,
Yeah.
not in a
So you can order it by the name of the city.
mm.
So this time it applied on the here the database available here. So
Mm.
it has all the cities.
Order by is like ascending, na? Ascending order or descending order?
Its default, it's ascending. So if
Okay,
after city you write the word,
descending. DESC, yes. Desk. Hmm. Now it may go on descending. Okay.
so here is an example of SQL union with where. Just does it download it.
Next.
What is this? We need to check on this one.
Which one?
We need to turn this on, create spatial database.
Okay. Or check
Yeah,
all.
you can check all, no worries. But this one is important for our work.
Okay.
Create spatial databases.
Yes, I check this all. Next.
Then password again, I will just keep it 1, 2, 3,
Hmm.
4, 6. 1,
Next.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Database name. Just check if you are writing here Postgres. Is it showing up?
Postgres, no. Yeah, it's executable in the Windows.
PG admin. So you go here and you write PG admin. So are you able to see this?
Yeah, PG admin 4.
Just click open. So does it open?
Yes, but not
So in,
servers. Hmm.
huh?
I have only two servers, 16, 18.
Don't worry, it is like in my computer 13 is installed. For you, you have maybe installed 16 before now. You got the latest one, 18.
Hmm.
So when you click on this, it will ask you the
18?
password. So I created the password. Now I'm able to log in.
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Move server.
So in this, you can see there is database
Databases.
here, and
Postgres.
also it creates a PostGIS sample. So this is
Hmm.
table spaces. So we will define the tables or the database in this software. And in this software, we will learn how to kind of apply the SQL queries and all the queries that we have learned that we will apply here. And slowly then we will move on to how to apply shapefiles in here. So just for now, you need to do not forget the password, otherwise you have to uninstall the software and install it again because there is no way to retrieve the software.
I saved password in
Yeah,
the
good.
region.
So this is how the interface looks like.
Hmm. Dashboard, properties, SQL, statistics. Hmm.
So if you want to create a server, this is something but not for us to worry for now.
Hmm.
Mhm. Okay, now uh, you know what union is and how to maybe. So what it says is take the city and country column from the table customers. So take only where the country is Germany, right? Then
S-
union it with the city and country from suppliers. So where the country is Germany. So what it will does is it will kind of, because the number of rows here is same and here it is same. So it will add both
hmm,
and then it will order it by city.
city, set from customer. Hmm.
So other than union, there is something called as union all. So you just say select column name from table one, select column name from table two and union all. So What
Combine.
is, yeah. So, um,
We can also use some full join for that as well, or not?
yes.
Mm.
So, can you tell me what is the difference here between so in Union Hall I get 120 entries,
Mm.
whereas in Union I just get 94 entries. Any reason why? Do you know?
Mm.
Hmm?
So maybe it's the number of copies or the same name that appears twice. Duplicate. About duplicates,
So
yes.
this is the main difference.
Mm.
So preferably it is better to use Union than Union Hall, right?
Mm.
So that is why I should doing Union Hall 120. So maybe I will have some names that are repeated. Buenos Aires.
Yeah, I see.
So I've been just 3 times. One time. So just remember these are called as the aggregate functions, right? Hello.
Yes.
So now it asks this group by is often used by with them. So how it works is what basically it did was, for example, first of all, it mentioned here that I want the number of counts here and the country here. So what that number of count is based on is Group by country means whenever you are using a aggregate function here, right?
Mm.
Now, when I remove this, it is not working. You know why? Because whenever you apply a aggregate function, you need to group it by something. That means is, for example, I need to count the customer ID. For example, the customer ID is 2 for some countries.
Mm.
Hmm, how to explain? Maybe I will show you the table here. So if you look here, for example, for Venezuela, there is one ID.
Mm.
Like maybe you are from India, you have one ID. I mean, just for example, there are two different persons. There can be many people from different countries. So each person has a customer ID.
Mm-hmm.
So if I say group by Mexico, so what it does is it takes all the Mexicos here
Mm.
and then it says for Mexico, I have found five people.
Mm.
So five customer IDs. So the count
Mm.
of these customer IDs will be five.
Mm.
So what it done here is, so in my database for Argentina, there are three
Three.
customers.
Yes.
For Denmark, there are two customers.
Mm.
For Germany, there are 11 customers.
11 customers.
So wherever we use average, minimum, maximum,
They have to
we
group
we
by.
used to use not necessarily, but particularly in case of when we instead of so do you get the understanding? Like if I have an employees table, I want to count all the number of rows. I will simply this, and this time I do not need group because there is no grouping needed because I'm kind of taking all the rows. Now here what is happening? I'm telling it to select department as well as I'm telling it to count.
Oh.
I'm expressing that count group by department. So there is an aggregation that I'm doing. Maybe don't worry about this being a little complex, but more you practice, more you will be able to understand how this one is working. But as far I remember, this group by is very less. It can be used in spatial observations, but it's not used so much. So I think We have some, these all are not so important. I think we are now done with enough of the SQL from here. If we need to, we will maybe have a look or we'll learn it with the process, because I think we just need to learn this one, create table and
Okay.
2, 3 from here, but that will come along the way. So what we will try to do next time is tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we'll try to kind of look for, okay, we need to do some more theory. That is, actually, we can't go ahead without, we will, mm, we will skip this maybe, but we need to, okay, we'll not skip it. Then
Okay.
tomorrow we'll start from having, okay?
Having, okay.
We need to go until somewhere here, then we will be able to kind of work there.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Then until then, just try some online exercises. For example, here you have some tables, display name. Okay. So this is the query. Here is the solution. No, this is not the solution. Yeah, this is the solution. So maybe just go through some,
Mm,
maybe go through this one. Just go through some practice questions.
okay.
So
Mm,
then we'll follow next tomorrow, right?
okay, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.